back with another one. So I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, make sure to leave a like and a comment on this video. Now, Bonnie Lachey, as we know, she has been making a scene in the community, making up allegations that could end her up in some trouble. Now, when I heard what I had heard this morning, I said she's at an all-time low, Bonnie Lachey, with what she is saying out of her mouth. I don't understand why people are allowing her to get onto their talk shows or interview channels and allowing her to spew what she is spewing around the community. She is thirsty for a bag in the baddest way, and it's really sad that she's doing this at the cost of Krishan Rock. Krishan Rock has a smear campaign out for her, and I think Bonnie Lachey is out to be part of that smear campaign, any means necessary, saying anything that she possibly can say that can tarnish Krishan Rock's career. I think that she has realized, Bonnie Lachey, that she should have stayed and not have left around the alleged pandemic time when she had to go home to take care of family business. Maybe she should have stayed around and she would have had all of the royalties from staying around and putting in the work, whether it was going slow or fast, so she could be in a position with Krishan Rock or even bigger in that case. Now, I was really shocked, and I know this will shock you as well. What is coming out of Bonnie Lachey's mouth? These things to me are uncalled for. It's one thing to have a beef or some type of low key energy of not vibing with Krishan Rock. But when you go to this length of what she is saying on social media, it not only character assassinates Krishan Rock, but it makes people who are allegedly now watching her, this is what they're allegedly saying, they're watching Krishan Rock because of the fact of what people are doing with your wellness checks on Junior and stuff that Carlissa is saying, which could be more credible. And I'm not saying to the community because we watch all of this. So we know how Krishan Rock is with Carlissa. We know how Carlissa is with Krishan Rock. We know that Carlissa does not like personally Krishan Rock, so she can say anything, any means necessary to get back at Krishan for what Krishan did. But what she revealed, Bonnie Lachey revealed in this interview that she did, I want to say it was yesterday. We don't know when these interviewers put these air these shows. But what she said, and it was very distasteful, but what she revealed about Krishan and Krishan's son Junior is the unthinkable.
Jaden is the first girlfriend, and she has 2 of his kids, right?
Yeah.
And then Krishan is like the second girlfriend, and she has his kid.
No, she doesn't.
I mean, it looks like she does.
Looks like.
Why do you think it's not his kid?
Because he's told me that's not his kid.
But men lie all the time.
Yeah, he said that's not my retarded baby. And she's not my girlfriend. I'm pretending to be with her to promote Crazy in Love 3. And yeah, that's their relationship is a fraud. So yeah.
Yeah, but is he claiming you?
Yeah, he's claiming me.
Where?
Everywhere.
I don't see it.
It's okay.
Well, I blame him 100% for a lot of this because of the simple fact that he entertained the fact that this was a circus. This is not a circus. I really feel like when that DNA test was done on Junior the first time, because he is not a DNA test, okay? He is just someone who was not protecting himself. He didn't wrap it up, and he got someone pregnant, which was Krishan Rock, and he needs to be a father to Junior. He needs to protect him when these things are being said on the internet. And people might say, well, he's locked up. Let's not use excuses for Blueface and why he can't be, we know he can't be present, but why he can't defend Junior. Because first and foremost, he is behind the scenes orchestrating the circus, and the circus has gotten out of control. The stuff that Bonnie Lachey is saying out of her mouth has gotten out of control. Now, when you go to these lengths of repeating pillow talk, because some of this could have been pillow talk, it could have been a time when Blueface was mad, and within that couple of months or a month or a week or whatever, how long it was prior to him going to jail, he could have said some not so nice stuff about his own son, and he's going to have to live with that going forward. because trust and believe, we all have a conscience, and eventually when he grows up and his mind matures more, he is going to be very sad about some of the things that he said about Junior and some of the things that he's done to Krishan Rock and to Jaden. We're not going to leave Jaden out. And also how he raised the two kids that he has with Jaden, because he thinks that this is a game and it's not a game. This is life. And for Bonnie Lachey not to be stopped and canceled for all of this disruption that she is doing, all of this chaos that she is causing, things that she's revealing, because I'm saying revealing because we don't know. She could be telling the truth. Like I said, it could have been stuff that, Blueface said behind closed doors with her when he was on the outs, or just being a man, doggish, and was saying something to win over, Bonnie Lachey. When I say win her over, I don't mean to get with her, but to get whatever he wanted out of her, like what he's doing now is using her as a mule to do what she's doing in the circus and start chaos so that Blueface is relevant when he gets out. Blueface doesn't know how much time he has to face when he has to go behave to Nevada. He might have to do 6 months, a year, a couple of years, but he knows that he dropped the ball. And I'm quite sure when he got that call that he had to surrender himself for violating his probation in California, it all hit home that he had to do something and do something quickly. But it's at the expense of people that he should be protecting. We have to understand that enemies will attack the loved ones when they're trying to get close to you, Blueface. And I hope that if you have a tablet or a cell phone in your possession, I hope that you can tune in and watch these videos and see all the damage that you have done. You still have the power to do damage control and control the situation and control what comes out of your mother's mouth, because she's up here showing how she has all these followings and she owes it all to Krishan Rock and Blueface in particular. But she's always trying to run the false narrative, in my opinion. She's always trying to also run stuff that may have been told to her in the past that has happened behind closed doors just to get notoriety. And that's really sad that she's doing what she's doing as well. But Bonnie Lachey, to me, is at an all-time low. She literally gets on these interviews and the only thing that comes out of her mouth is Krishan Rock's name. And it's really sad that she's that focused on what Krishan Rock is doing, when I'm quite sure Krishan Rock has a lot of other obstacles that she needs to face, and Bonnie Lachey is not one of them. And it's really sad that she's doing this not knowing just recently her address was exposed. She does not have, I'm quite sure, the exposable money to move if she feels as though her safety is at risk for people putting her information out online. Krishan Rock could have fans that might not be appreciative of what she's saying. They can come see her or wait for her outside. Anything can happen when you are being that disrespectful to people's supporters, family members, loved ones, or what have you. She needs to stop. This is getting out of control. And it's so sad that everything she's doing, you would think that people would look the other way and not want to deal with Bonnie Lachey because of their image. Why would you want to put somebody like her on your portfolio saying these kind of allegations about Junior, someone who cannot defend himself? And Krishan Rock, she's not in a position to be on social media right now. If she allegedly does have these warrants, that's what she needs to be facing, clearing these warrants up so people cannot use this against her, and then she ultimately gets arrested and the child is taken away because she does not want or feels as though anyone's fit to take care of Junior but herself. She has to think of herself first. She has to love herself enough, Krishan Rock does, to get herself together, especially with these legal allegations that are swarming around the internet, because as we see, people are taking advantage of the situation that Krishan Rock's in, and they're going to continue to do this as long as Krishan Rock is acting irresponsible and not doing little things such as clearing up warrants. And it's really not looking good for Krishan. It's not looking good at all for Bonnie Lachey. It's really sad how she is so comfortable with fixing her mouth, saying these awful things about Junior. Whether they're true or not is not her place to be up here saying it at all. And I always say that what goes around comes around, and Bonnie Lachey will definitely have her karma. I hope that she thinks all of what she's doing is worth the efforts, because I think in the end she is going to finish last.